education, particularly for Indigenous women. I think it's so very important that we skill up to a level where we can start to sit in society on the same level as everybody else.
Yeah.
So why don't you go to TAFE or university?
Funny you should ask.
We do.
Yeah, absolutely. We both do.
When we talk about entrenched disadvantage, I was born smack bang in the middle of the wrong postcode, you know, a black female in a postcode where everyone around us was sort of working class, poor, disadvantaged in lots of ways. So I didn't go to high school at all, and had my first child at 18, and just kept running through the cycle of trauma. Trauma, abuse, loss of housing, loss of children, back to it again. So at 40 years old, really, I was 40 but in between each time, every time I'd get well, I would go back and do something else at TAFE. Throughout my life, I've done quite a bit of TAFE. I love retraining, I love training up. And just recently I've been able to start at university, which I never thought I'd do. It's huge.
It is.
Yeah, it's huge. But it's not just, I didn't just decide that I want to go to uni. I had to do all these steps and bridging courses.
Yeah, I think that's so true. Like you don't just, same with the job, you don't just go to university, you know.
It all costs money.
Yeah.
There's no free education, just the same as there's no free housing.
Absolutely.
So I'm already, from doing one semester, it's like $4,500 in debt.
Definitely.
And like I say, I just got out of debt after the last 6 years, and now digging my way back into debt. It's been a huge decision. Parking on campus is massive. Like, having internet at home, all of these extra expenses.
All the books and the resources that you need, you know, it's not that you don't just pull money out of nowhere. You know, you need to have money to be able to do things that are going to cost you more money. I didn't graduate, so I had to do all these courses to get to, you know, the course that I initially wanted to do. And then feeling of like less than, because, you know, I don't know how to spell all the words, and I don't know how to read as well as, you know, people who may be younger than me, you know. So it's definitely a struggle, but you just have to take one step at a time and slowly get there. I wanted to not just be stuck in a job that, you know, was something just to make money. You know, I wanted to have a career, and I wanted to, you know, be able to progress from that and learn skills. Like, I didn't think that I would even be able to study, you know, so having that, there's so many barriers, you know, like, okay, it's either full-time study or full-time work. Like that's, no, especially parent. I have a 4-year-old, and that is hard. Like, that is a full-time job, you know, so studying and then going home and doing that, or working and going home and doing that, because you can't do both. So really making the commitment to my future was huge.
Yeah, I do love it. It feels empowering too, you know, having more knowledge, more to offer, just being in a whole space with other people who are curious, and it's so awesome.
I look at my daughter now, and, you know, she wants to make clothes like I do, and she, you know, makes clothes for her Barbies, and being that role model and that example that sometimes I can't be, you know, not having enough money to do stuff, and really being limited in my decisions, to see her look at me in the way that she does, of like, oh, I'm going to be like that, like, because she can see that I'm building my future, you know. I think that's huge.
Yeah, and I think that goes even beyond my own kids as well. Like,
absolutely.
Going back as a mature age student, I know other people that, you know, if she can do it, maybe I can too.
That's it.
That's
Thanks so much for listening in. I hope you take away some knowledge from this today. If you want to hear more from us, Find us on 100familieswa.org.au. Thanks so much.